They say that only legends know the secrets of pyramids. And who are legends? Those who dared to ask questions. Those who dared to go beyond what they were told. Those who unearthed echoes. Welcome to Unearthing Echoes, a series that unearths the hidden narratives of the world we live in. In this episode, we're going to talk about the undeclared war between Russia and America. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm your host. This is an introduction to the 4th episode of Unearthing Echoes. And just like the title suggests, this series unearths echoes from the past. Stories that refuse to be silenced, narratives that history books choose to overlook, voices that time seems to have muted. These are tales that continue to reverberate through the corridors of our past, urging us to listen, to understand, and to remember. Today, we delve into a topic that's often brushed aside, dismissed as mere conspiracy or propaganda: the alleged poisoning of the former Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev. The year was 1999 when a sudden illness struck him down. Some saw it as a tragic turn of fate, a cruel jest by the hand of God. But what if there's more to this tale than meets the eye? What if there's a sinister secret lurking beneath the surface? Gorbachev's demise, shrouded in mystery, raises more questions than it provides answers. His death certificate attributes his ailments to heart trouble and diabetes, a rather tame exit for a man who reshaped the fate of nations. However, recent revelations have cast doubt on this seemingly straightforward narrative. In the twilight of his life, Gorbachev reportedly confided in his close circle, hinting at a darker reality. He spoke of an insidious plot hatched during his tenure as the leader of the Soviet Union, a plot that had its roots in the highest echelons of power. According to his account, a group of influential individuals within the Soviet system had sought to eliminate him, driven by their vested interests in the collapse of the Soviet Union. Their objective was straightforward: derail Gorbachev's reform agenda and pave the way for a successor who would maintain the status quo. The potential candidates to replace Gorbachev were none other than Russian Prime Minister Yegor Primakov and the influential head of the KGB, Vladimir Putin. Primakov, a seasoned political figure, represented continuity, a return to the hardline Soviet policies of the past. On the other hand, Putin, then a relatively unknown quantity, was a dark horse candidate whose rise would signal a dramatic shift in the political landscape. For Gorbachev, the stakes were clear. If he were to be removed from power, the hopes for a peaceful and prosperous transition would be dashed. The Soviet Union, already on the brink of collapse, would likely be fragmented along nationalist lines, plunging Eastern Europe into chaos and uncertainty. With his political future hanging in the balance, Gorbachev turned to the one weapon he wielded with unmatched skill: diplomacy. A master tactician, he skillfully maneuvered through the treacherous waters of Soviet politics, playing his cards close to his chest. Meanwhile, the plotters, sensing the urgency of their plan, tightened their grip, launching a relentless campaign to discredit and isolate Gorbachev. In the ensuing power struggle, Gorbachev found himself increasingly cornered, his authority eroded, his influence waning, yet he held firm, resisting the pressure and plotting his own strategy for survival. As the battle for the soul of the Soviet Union intensified, Gorbachev understood that he could not rely solely on his political acumen. He needed a powerful ally, someone who could provide the muscle to counter the growing threat. Enter Boris Yeltsin, the charismatic president of Russia, a man whose support could make or break Gorbachev's leadership. With careful diplomacy, Gorbachev secured Yeltsin's backing, forming a formidable alliance that thwarted the immediate threat posed by the hardliners. For now, Gorbachev had won a crucial victory. But the war of attrition had just begun. As the Soviet Union careened toward its final days, the plotters regrouped, devising a more insidious plan. They poisoned Gorbachev, hoping to eliminate him without causing a political earthquake. The symptoms were carefully chosen, mimicking a heart condition, ensuring that the blame would lie with Gorbachev's health and not with foul play. And so the stage was set for the final act of this deadly drama. With Gorbachev incapacitated and his allies unaware of the true nature of his ailment, the plotters made their move, securing the support of the military and key government institutions. The transition of power was swift and decisive, ending Gorbachev's hopes for a peaceful demise. As the news of Gorbachev's removal from power spread, shockwaves reverberated across the globe. The international community, caught off guard, scrambled to comprehend the implications of this sudden upheaval. For many, it seemed that the era of Soviet leadership had come to an abrupt and unexpected end. However, the true architects of this change stood silently in the shadows, their faces obscured, their motives concealed. The poisoning of Gorbachev was not merely a power grab. It was a silencing, an elimination of a leader who had dared to challenge the status quo, who had threatened the very foundations of their power. Today, as we unearth these buried secrets, we pay homage to Gorbachev, a leader whose vision for a better world was cut short, whose legacy was tarnished by the shadows of deceit and betrayal. His story serves as a stark reminder of the lengths to which those in power will go to protect their domains, a testament to the enduring allure of a narrative that dares to question the official story. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the annals of history. If you liked this episode, don't forget to share your feedback. Your comments are our guiding stars, helping us navigate the cosmos of historical mysteries. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and above all, keep seeking the echoes of our past. Together we'll ensure that these echoes don't fade away, but instead resonate through the ages, reminding us of the complexities of our shared human experience.